That would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Makes the grab. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
One of the things I love about this defense, they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
On the run, fires downfield. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
This offense comes out clearly wanting to throw the football. Nothing good on 1st down with incompletion. And how about this? You've got to protect your quarterback. That is priority number 1, and they give up a sack on play 2.
Finds his tight end. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
On 4th down, going to the air. Dances away to buy time. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
That is great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass.
Looking deep down the right side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Warriors.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. To the air, it's Beck. Makes the catch. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
Quarterbacks love throwing slants to big boys. When you got big targets, man, it's hard to miss them. Great job throwing to a guy that tall, putting it near his body, and he plucks it in for the catch.
Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if...
Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. Touchdown! kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Changing the play. Back to pass, it's Jordan. Using the quick game. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking to fire. The quick out. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Hawaii. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. It was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. Rams him with the stiff arm. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Knocked down way behind the line of scrimmage. They'll call it a 9-yard loss. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by the defense suffocating this offense. They were ready for it. Nice job getting them on the ground, making a tackle. Here we go. This offense is trying to do something, trying to get some momentum, right back on the ball, running the no-huddle.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Looking to pass. It's Crowder. Throws to the tight end. It's caught. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. At the 30. Touchdown, Hawaii. And they turn it into a defensive score. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He lets it fly. Pulls it in down the middle. Breaks free. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. We expected points. We've gotten some early, up 13-7 as they go back on. He's going to throw deep right side. Makes the grab on the shot. Got a lot of room to the right. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
All right, defense, I don't know what you're drawing up, but that wasn't it, okay? Wide open wide receivers, miscommunication, whatever it was, you got to get that fixed.
Making side adjustments here. Back to throw, it's Jordan. He's going to run it. Oh, I'm out of space. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass. It's complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Bunch formation for these receivers. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Warriors!
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Dropping back, it's Crowder. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Didn't get much on the return, but The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Throws a stiff arm. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Boy, nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
Finds his man. It's Thomas. And the Tar Heels pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
To throw, it's Beck. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
But a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
Now here he goes. Goes out the stiff arm. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Looking to throw it on first down. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Tar Heels. They draw first blood in this national title game. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? And it's going to be way off. The receiver was wide open. The pass off target. Missed opportunity. Incompletion sets up a second down. Back to pass. It's Jordan. Throws to the tight end. He's got it in the open. What a stiff arm. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Pulls it in. It's Davis.
Runs out of bounds after a solid gain.
But it's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
So second down after the incompletion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it again. Catch made on the out route. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors, as they answer with their first score of this title game. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Back to throw. It's Beck. He makes the grab. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
But to me, it looked like that receiver maybe tipped his hand on this out route. The corner does a nice job of breaking on the ball. Receiver needs to be sharper on those if you want to have any success against this secondary.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, UNC. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
BAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Scanning the field, it's Jordan. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. One problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball to 31.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. What a catch! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Looking to throw yet again. And they heave it deep downfield. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The defense has got it. It's a fumble. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. We'll give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. There's the snap, they'll set up to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Catch made wide open way downfield. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, North Carolina. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Jordan. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Williams. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the football. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Hawaii.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, that one's picked off. could go. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. It's a takeaway and a touchdown, and this game is suddenly tied. What a moment in this championship game.
Yeah, just a sensational play by this defense right here. Their fingerprints are all over that, and you can see it. They weren't content with just getting a stop or getting a turnover. They wanted to score, and they did.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Dropping back. It's Beck. Lets it go quickly. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. And the defense get a stop here. Fighting off the defender. And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He pulls in the catch. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Dropping back, it's Jordan. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. Inside the 30, the 20. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. The receiver makes the catch. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Point after, not great through. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return begins inside the 10. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Breaks an open space. And the Tar Heels will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. Wow, kick return for a touchdown in the national championship game. This place has come unhinged.
You know, we get so caught up in offense and defense, sometimes people like to overlook the importance of special teams. Here's a great reminder. Big-time blocks up front, and the speed of the return man, he takes it all the way to the end zone.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. To throw, it's Beck. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
Chris, I love this attitude here. Very first drive in the national championship in the second half. See a one-on-one matchup, trust your quarterback and receiver, and take shots downfield.
On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. That ball snagged for a completion. And he's brought down there.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down quick. He just dumped it off to the back.
Yeah, nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first. You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's four-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
And that is just a great job by this defense on third down. Getting penetration, they come up with a loss. Now, it's a big decision. Fourth down, as an offensive coordinator, you've been going backwards. What do you call?
So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. Looking downfield. It's back. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Let's it fly to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. He's in the clear. Here he goes. At the 30 now. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23. So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. The Rainbow Warriors hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. The Chanticleers will kick this deep, begin the game. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Throws out the stiff arm. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense moving into a bunch formation. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's Jordan. Moves out of the pocket. Aggressive call on the opening play. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
For the first play of the game, the defense comes up with a turnover. Good job of mixing up their coverages, showing one look, going to another. I think they confused the quarterback. He puts it right into coverage, and they're able to capitalize.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's low. And the ball to the ground. Falls on it himself to avoid disaster. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Throws to the tight end. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. You're not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Looking to throw here. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
Here's the 2nd down play. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Looking to pass. It's Jordan. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. He makes the grab. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. He shreds the tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. What a stiff arm. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Wants to throw it. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Coastal. A great catch and run for 6. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Caught by the receiver.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Scanning the field, it's Jordan. Grab down the middle, it's Green. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
Looking to scramble. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, App State.
Great job here by this quarterback, not forcing the throw. Nobody's open. Does it himself, able to use the speed that he has to get to the end zone for this touchdown.
The AT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up fourth down, though.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking for a receiver. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he fields it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Gets into space at the 50. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
How about that? That's the way to start a game. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. To the air. It's back. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. First play taking a deep shot. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to pass. It's Jordan. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
And the drive has reached the all-important red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Jordan. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Looking to throw again. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
To the end zone, but incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Looking to throw. It's Jordan. Pressure is coming. And you maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Past the 50. Across the 40. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
Takes the toss and heads left. Well, the power run is stuck. Barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Third down, it's a handoff. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Fourth down, he's throwing for him. As is incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Fires it on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to throw. It's Jordan. Looking deep downfield to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here. And I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's looking deep again. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to chuck it again. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. QB to the tight end for a completion.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, they're just not successful here on second and goal, but let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They looked good on these first two opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up third down.
Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Now the important point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Throws out the stiff arm. Puts it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking downfield. It's back. The pass rush gets home.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Handoff running right. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands that he dropped it.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. Now here comes the bunch formation. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back. It's Jordan. Fires it to the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And this one is caught. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, as a quarterback, you're always trying to obviously find that open window to be able to throw the football into. That time, that wide open was right in the middle of the field. Makes it so easy on the quarterback to make that throw and pick up good yards.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Touchdown, Appalachian State. This quarterback on fire today.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looking to throw. It's back. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. He's in the clear. What a stiff arm. Now here he goes. At the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. That's how you finish a play.
Well, that's how you close a half of it. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT is good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. And they keep the drive going until first out of the 46.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
First down, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Back to pass. It's Jordan. Quick throw to the left side. What a catch! All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, App State.
Well, Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the fair catch is made right on the 5. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. With the catch, it's Brown. Breaks into the clear. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
I'm all for quarterbacks trying to make plays. I love to see the fight in a guy and wants to make a play on every single chance that he can make. But here, when you scramble,
he's in the clear. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. To throw, it's Beck. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. The Wolverines will kick it away to get us going in the second half. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Looking to throw it on first down. A deep shot to the left side. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Add 6 more points to the total.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The turn begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Back to pass. It's Beck. Looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Boy, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. That's a strong stiff arm. Now here he goes. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down.
Breaks into the clear.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, but really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. It doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Let's take a deep shot here. Deep ball caught inside the 10. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Heads up move by the head coach. Using that challenge, officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. It's a sweep with the tight end. They can't stop him. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
Direct snap. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Now the try here for the extra point. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to throw. It's Jordan. Close to the tight end. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab by the receiver. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. A deep shot right down the middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
Back to throw again. Back-to-back deep shots. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab!
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
Looking deep down the right side. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. It started at 28. Scanning the field. It's back. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Throws to the tight end. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job.
He's in the clear. Here he goes. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Wolverines. They couldn't stop him there. That's just been unstoppable today. The quarterback finds his favorite receiver for yet another touchdown.
Man, that is another touchdown for this guy. And what's been very unique is they've moved him around. He's the left and the right, outside, inside. Also, ability to get downfield and make a catch. He can catch it underneath. Just a total package, having a dream game.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him 1st down yardage. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw over the middle. And the ball is picked off. Defense creates a big turnover, and that'll end the quarter of play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Dropping back. It's Beck. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Powering through the defender. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the football. Gets made on the out route. Finding space at the 20. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Pass rush closing in. Touchdown, outstate, and they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, what a throw. But what's more impressive is the toughness by that quarterback, knowing he's about to get hit and still makes that throw.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Goes out the stiff arm. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. And here's the handoff. Oh, there's the stiff arm. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. To the air, it's back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And this pass is caught. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a first down. The Wolverines begin a new series here, first and 10. On the toss play, runner moving left. Breaks into the clear.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. And the Wolverines keep the football on the move. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Receiver makes the grab. He's in the clear. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's first and 10. Trying the run, it's Brown. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff. It's Brown.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Touchdown, Wolverines. This offense is still clicking.
What a touchdown here to pull them within one with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for two to try to take the lead.
And now the critical extra point attempt. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Now a timeout is called with just 10 seconds left to play. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. Now a late timeout is taken, 6 seconds showing on the clock. A chance for this kicker to almost certainly win the game in the final seconds. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And this to almost certainly win the football game. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And with that, they regain the lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Dropping back, it's Beck. Looking deep for late game heroics. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. Well, you'll love to see a game come down to the final possession. It was who's going to have the football last, and they were able to make plays and come out with a win.
Yeah, not only the final minutes, but the final drive. And that entire...
Broncos will kick it away to start us off. Turn starts inside the 15. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And it's a bunch formation. To throw, it's Jordan. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. Here he goes. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Mountaineers. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
They waste no time in getting the ball to their fleet-footed target. He delivers with a long score to open this game. That is just playing to your strengths and feeding your stars.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And looking to throw now on first down. Aggressive call on the opening play. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Past the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Appalachian State. The defense contributes 6 points.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. It's 3rd down for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
Trying for a 4th down completion. And it's incomplete under heavy. kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Looking downfield. It's Beck. It's an out route. The catch made.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the grab. It's low. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's low. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Looking to throw it again. He fires downfield. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football. Roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
As incomplete, he was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To throw, it's Jordan. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Defense is coming after him. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes a quick grab.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, 3rd down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of, can you protect your quarterback and give him.
He's got it inside the 10. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Jordan. And he's got it. Touchdown, App State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. It's a short return. They bring. The Seminoles will kick this away to start us off. Return begins inside the 10. What a stiff arm. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Scanning the field, it's Jordan. Looking deep in the very first play. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31. And we have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Send the back in motion. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for a deep completion. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play.
And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of it for the interception, and now they've got great field position here early in this game.
Takes the handoff. It's Ott. Some hard running there through a tackle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Short connection to the tight end here. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made after a big gain. It'll be 1st and goal at the 7.
What a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. On the move now. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Seminoles. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. To the air. It's Jordan. Looks to the left for a quick throw. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. 2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. This time it's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. Receivers are bunched together.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Looking to throw yet again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side on that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to the left. And that pass falls incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Running out of time in the pocket. Short throw complete to the tight end. He's in the clear. Breaking tackles and going. Now here he goes. At the 30. Legs still churning. Won't go down. Touchdown, Knowles. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
Extra point try coming now. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass. It's Jordan. The receiver grabs it.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
A completion makes it second and short. And he'll set up to throw. Catch made on the out route. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
First down. They're going to throw the football. The pass ball is incomplete on the final play of the first quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking for a man. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
He's in the clear. End zone ahead. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
Great shot by this offense, answering the bell and getting 6 on the board. We're just an extra point from this thing being all tied up, and you got to think the scoreboard operator isn't done just yet today.
And the point after is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. First play of the drive now from the 25. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught inside the red zone. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Florida State. Great connection there for 6 points. Kirk, you played quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
We knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He goes out of bounds at the 31 after a decent return. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Jordan. Going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Out State. So we're all tied up after that one, Cook. A potential shootout on our hands here.
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
And he knocks through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looking to scramble to his left. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends, they're really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Ball scooped up by the defense. At midfield. Inside the 40. They get him down, but the recovery and the return could be a game-changing moment. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Using his legs. It's Ott. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
Point after, up and good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to throw. It's Jordan. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run. Now it's second down here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Mountaineers. This offense really clicking.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And the point after is right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. This will be fair caught way back at the 5-yard line. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. a stiff arm. He goes out of bounds at the 31 after a decent return. Wideouts now clustered. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. First play taking a deep shot. Wide open downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
That is exactly how you envision that first play going all week. You put it out there, you hope for a big play, and you hit it.
Pressure is coming. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. After all, that looks deep left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
Well, there you go. That's the advantage of having a mobile quarterback on full display right here. He breaks away from the pocket, uses his speed to threaten the defense, and then eyes his target and delivers a strike for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. They'll begin with a quick throw to the left. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here.
Well, it's a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. What a stiff arm.
Boy, Chris,
Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Jordan. The pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Looking to throw again. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, App State. They strike first in this national title bout. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the 1st half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air.
They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
That's another aggressive call by this defense, bringing the blitz on 3rd and long.
Yeah, one of the beautiful things this defense has is guys that can cover. And when you feel like you have guys that can cover against these wide receivers,
it's a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Breaks into open space. A quick juke.
The return is brought down at the 33, and the Appalachian State offense will take over.
Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw. It's Jordan. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He's found some room at the 45. Here he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Strong game by this quarterback.
But that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And the extra point was up and good. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He steps out at the 22. That's where the drive will begin. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looking to throw it on first down. It is intercepted. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much...